Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. Welcome to Thursday Night Stamp Therapy. I'm so excited you're joining me. I missed last week's live video because I was in Riverton, Utah for the Stampin' Up! Million Sales Achiever Retreat. I was with 19 other achievers. Now, this is a very small group of people who achieved the million personal sales milestone, and I was so excited to be there to celebrate that achievement that is personal sales in my 20-year career as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. It was so much fun. They spoiled us and we had such a great time. If you haven't already, check out the pictures I shared on Facebook. I have a little table treat to open up and show you what's inside. But before we get to that and sharing the fun fold card swaps that I brought home, my daughters, I just picked them up from archery. I have Elise and Anna here. Give a little wave, girls. And on the way home, they said, how well do you know your colors, Mom? If we pulled out and showed you a piece of cardstock, could you name the color? And you know what? I said, yeah, I think so. I'm feeling really confident. So we're going to kick off tonight's live with a little color game. And I want you guys to play along at home and see if you know. Now, I have no idea what colors they chose. They were picking them out right behind me a moment ago. And I'm actually going to have them guess the colors too. So let's see the first color that you've picked out. The first color, okay. If you know what this color is, leave a comment. I promise I won't cheat. I'm not going to look at the comments. I'm holding my hand over the phone. First, I want the girls to take a guess. What do you think that color's called?
I have no clue.
You have no clue?
I'm trying to think because usually like they have like the same letter.
Yep,
Yeah,
usually Stampin' Up! Colors are, that's right, alliteration. So what do you think that could be? I even warned you I was going to do this, ladies.
I remember that, but you know,
Okay, just give me a color. What do you think?
Purple.
Purple. All right. Anna, what do you think?
Perfect plum.
Oh, that's a good one. Perfect plum. In fact, perfect plum was a Stampin' Up! Color at one time. This color is Blackberry Bliss. Did you guys get it right at home? Hey, I see a lot of guesses. Gorgeous grape, elegant eggplant, rich raspberry, gorgeous grape. You guys have a lot of interesting guesses. And I wonder if the coloring's off on the camera. Let me show you gorgeous grape. And I think once you see, oh, you know what? I don't have any gorgeous grape. Here's gorgeous grape. Okay, gorgeous grape.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
Pretty color.
there's Blackberry Bliss, and some of you said raspberry.
Actually,
Rich raspberry.
it's right next to it.
Oops, that's still Blackberry Bliss.
Yeah. You want to actually know something? I was actually gonna pick the grape color, and then Anna picked the other purple.
There's rich raspberry, so definitely a Blackberry Bliss on that one. Okay, that was the first color. And we have two more colors, so let's see if you guys can get them. Our next color, ooh, I know what this one is. On camera, it might be hard with nothing else to compare to, but leave your best guess in the comments, and the girls are going to tell me what they think the color is, and then I will reveal the answer. Okay, Elise and Anna, what do you think?
I'm ready. This color is spanking new yellow.
Spanking new yellow. Where's the alliteration on that?
It's nowhere.
It's nowhere.
Spanking new yellow.
Spanking new yellow.
Sure. I might have,
You're so
looks
funny.
like weird mustard.
Weird mustard. This
It's
color.
not alliteration, but like it's just that's what it looks like.
This color is Mango Melody.
Oh.
I see several of you got it right. I also see some guesses
like
for
spanking
crushed
new
curry.
I'm
So
sad.
I'm gonna get out crushed curry. I know it's hard when you're not seeing the other colors like near it, but here's crushed curry, and there's Mango Melody. So this was the mystery color, was Mango Melody. It is a little bit more orange, one of the brights. And we did have a mustard. It was called More Mustard at one point. We also had a Yo-Yo Yellow at one point.
My friend literally brought mango slices to archery.
Oh, you just saw a mango and you didn't even know. Okay, our last color in our color game here. Oh, ho, ho. Can you guys guess this one? I'm going to cover up your comments so that don't cheat. I guess the girls are just trusting that I know my colors, but I do. I do know what this color is. Okay,
I believe you.
Elise and Anna, what color do you think this one is?
Wonderful wave.
Oh, I like that wonderful wave. Anna, what do you think?
Blue.
I'm thinking.
She's thinking. We played this game before when the girls were helping me sort cardstock scraps, and one of my favorite colors that they came up with was Wandering Whale, and that was for Misty Moonlight. I thought that was so clever.
I don't remember that. The only
How
one that I remember
about
from that
we'll
was
go
Spike
with?
and Yellow.
I feel like something sky, but I
Something sky. That's a good guess. And Elise,
Serene sky.
Serene Sky. You weren't that far off with
wasn't.
your
Let's
wave.
go.
This color is called Tahitian Tide. So yeah,
Yeah,
kind of
I
like a
remember
wave. And let's see. Let me see what your guesses were, and I'll show you those other colors. Bermuda Bay. That's a good guess. Bermuda Bay is I'd say more like has more green in it. This is Bermuda Bay. This is Tahitian Tide. Tahitian Tide is one of the new in colors. So this is a newer color, and honestly one that I haven't used a whole lot. Pool Party. This is a lot darker than Pool Party. Another one you might have thought it was oh, you know what? I don't have that. Oh my gosh. Coastal Cabana. I kept thinking Cool Caribbean, but that's an old color. Okay, enough about the colors. You guys did great with our color challenge. And girls, thank you so much for doing that. That was kind of fun. Okay, well, I've got some swap cards to share with you that I brought home from the Million Sales Achiever Retreat. Oh my gosh, we had so much fun. We got to see some sneak peeks from the new catalog, which I did not get to bring home. But I am so excited about everything that I saw. We got to look at the catalog, just thumb through it really quick, and we got to see some of the new colors. We got to see some of the new designer papers, some of the new stamps, accessories, ribbon, just incredible. Okay, so on the celebratory trip, they just had so many amazing gifts for us, including a purse. They picked out a handbag, a designer handbag for each achiever. And so I got that as a pillow gift one night with a coordinating wallet. And then, oh, I didn't bring it to the desk, but we also got a beautiful necklace at the end. It was one of the last gifts, and the necklace had, it was kind of like a little rectangle. What's a 3D rectangle? A rectangular prism. And it had Stampin' Up on one side, and it had the date I started as a demonstrator, and then the date that I hit my million, and then it had 1 million on the other side. So awesome, so beautiful and custom for each achiever. I thought that was awesome. So this was a gift that was for us one day at lunch, and I did open it up already, but I packaged it back up, and I thought I would do a little reveal. Isn't this just beautiful? This little gift box is one that you can actually get in a catalog. It's so beautiful. It's laser cut like that, and to customize it, all I did was do some gold embossing. And so just using the ink pad direct to the paper here, and then doing the gold embossing to get that gold accent. I thought it was just so beautiful. And I guess I have to undo this one as well in order to open it. So I'm sorry. I don't usually do unboxings because I feel like I always fiddle too much, but let's see if I can get that untied and show you what's inside. Oh, do you have any guesses? What do you think is inside this cute little package? Leave a comment and let me know. Let me see if you guys are right. And maybe you already saw somebody else's package and maybe you already know what's inside. But leave a guess right now. Let me know. It's not chocolate because I already would have eaten that for sure. They did give us a box of chocolates on the final night of dinner, and I ate mine already. I did bring it home and I ate it. So it's not chocolate, it's not candy, in this little packaging. Oh, this is so fun. So one of them is a clear block. So this is what we put our stamps on, but it is engraved with that Stampin' Up 1 million logo. So this just signifies that million sales accomplishment. And then in addition, another clear block of the same size and a stamp of the same image. So I got a clear mount rubber stamp and also a photopolymer stamp. Isn't that fun? I love that. I'm not quite sure what I'll use it for, but they used it here on the tag, so you can see that embossed in gold. What a fun custom stamp to celebrate that awesome achievement. I know, so cool, right? Oh my gosh. Well, I have so many pictures I can't share, but a few more I'll be posting over the next few days on Facebook. So be sure to follow me over there and check that out. We just had such a great time. My husband got to go with me, and one of the fun things that we got to do on the last day was a glass blowing experience. And so I can't wait to see the bowls that we made, which will be sent to us in the mail. So I do expect to get those. Well, definitely, I think before next week. Okay, next Thursday is March 30th, and the day before, Stampin' Up! Is going to release the new catalog to demonstrators on Wednesday, March 29th at 1:00 p.m. Mountain Time. And at that same time, they're going to release the last chance list. So you'll be able to find out what is going to be retiring from the January through April mini catalog, as well as the annual catalog. And some of those items will be discounted. Those discounts won't start until April, though. So just a heads up, if you're waiting for that list, definitely check it out when it comes out and make out your list. But wait until those discounts start in April if you're looking for the deal. However, I will say that last year we had some things that sold out that were marked down at a discount. So maybe don't wait to put your order in if you don't want to miss out on things. A big thing that's happening this year is we got a color refresh. That means we're going to have some colors that are retiring and some new colors that are coming in as they shift around the color families a little bit. And so definitely if there's retiring colors that you want, you better make sure that you stock up on your favorite cardstock, ink pads, re-inkers, and get all of those because those usually sell really quickly. In fact, I would even advise you, if you have some favorite colors, I would advise you to make sure you get the colors that you really love, maybe even now, because if you wait, you might wait too long and you might miss out on them. So if you have some favorites, I would just make sure that you have a re-inker. Make sure you have a pack of cardstock, for your favorite colors, that you're good to go. And if they don't retire, then you're set and you've got, cardstock in your favorite colors. So that's not a bad thing. All right, let's dig in. I'm so glad you're all joining me. Hello. I have swaps to share. So again, these are swaps that I traded with other demonstrators who were at the Million Sales Achiever Retreat that happened last week in Salt Lake City, Utah. And I put the disclaimer in the video, but I think I have to say it out loud as well, that this milestone is something that is very rare and less than 1,000th of 1% of demonstrators worldwide achieve this sales milestone. So these results are not typical is what we're trying to say. And it was so great to see some of my Stampin' friends who were there to celebrate their achievements as well. And I thought it would be really fun to bring home a little memento from all of my stamping friends. So almost everybody who was there did participate in the swap. So I have 17 cards to share with you, including my own. So we did a fun fold swap, so all the cards are a little fun. Some of these I've shown before as far as the technique or the fold. And so I started a list, and I'll add to it when the video is all done, and link to tutorials that will show you how to make these folds. And if it's one that I haven't done before, then I will maybe add it to my list to share with you in the future. Well, the first card probably looks familiar because it's mine. I shared this Tea Boutique card in a Sunday stamping video a couple months ago, I think it was. This is a pop-up pocket card, and so when you open it up, the little pocket pops up. I love how it does that. Perfect for a gift card or a little bag of tea. So this was the card that I made to share for our Million Sales Retreat fun fold swap. So I've got the link in the video description if you want to learn how to make the pop-up pocket card. Our next card comes from Kathy Chapman, and this is a double Z-fold card. So we've got a Z-fold on a Z-fold. She's using the Texture Chic, Season of Chic designer paper, which has a beautiful foil accents. Oh my gosh, I just love this paper. I need to use it some more. The Go-To Greetings and the Irresistible Blooms stamp set. Is that what it's called? Yes, Irresistible Bloom stamp set, which is a new online exclusive. We got the great brushed brass butterflies and the wishes for a beautiful birthday that comes from the Fitted Florets bundle. I love that fold, and I love this color. I think it's petal pink. Really just beautiful. Beautiful card. So excited to get that from Kathy. Oh my gosh. Speaking of online exclusives, I'm going to put these cards together. I got 2 cards that feature the rhinos. I'm going to move these cards so that you can see what I'm showing you. 2 cards that feature the rhinos. I was so excited to get these because I don't have this bundle yet. This is an online exclusive that you can get. Check out the online store at juliedavison.com/shop. I'll try to put some of the item numbers as well in the video description when I'm all done, so be sure to check that out. The first one comes from Renee Cronky. Oh, I hope I'm saying that right. And this is kind of a fun card. So it looks like a big tag, and it just is sort of a Z-fold card. And then we've got the cute little rhino. I love the detailed die cuts. And then in the middle, it's a great day. This designer paper is from the January through April mini catalog. It's the host paper pack that I showed, I think, in my last live video. Such bright colors. Isn't that just so cute? We've got Parakeet Party. I think she used Granny Apple Green. And then Shaded Spruce for the colors in this card. Oh my gosh, I just love that one from Renee. And then we have another rhino. Gotta make sure I get her name back in there. Come on. Okay. And then our next one is from, I think, Sarah Schuler. Yes. This is one of those cascading cards, and I made one of these with the farm a couple months ago in January, or maybe it was February. So I'll link up to the video so you can check this out. I love that. She also used the Tropical Leaf stamp set and the new Basics 3D embossing folder to create the texture on this card. So many layers. I just love the detailed die cuts and the colored images. And this guy down here. Darn it, maybe I'm going to have to get that cute rhino. I've been holding out and thinking I didn't need it, but this card is so stinking cute. I just might have to change my mind. There's the same designer paper there. I think this is from the same paper pack. Oh my gosh, Sarah and Renee knocked it out of the park. Oh, our next card is from German demonstrator Jenny Polly, and she came all the way from Germany to celebrate her million milestone with us. I love this big square card. Lots of white here, and then the I should have asked her how she did this. The color it almost just looks like sort of swiped, and then we've got some different texture. Really cool. Hello, let's spend some time together. I think these stamps come from the Warm Welcome bundle that's in the January through April mini catalog. I love the idea of these off-center flaps that kind of cover up your message and have something a little fun to open on the inside. So I'm gonna have to try something like that. Really simple, but so much fun to open up. Love that card from Jenny. Next up, this one is from, I think, Karen Barber. Yeah, Karen created this card with the Country Floral Lane designer paper. I love that. So the ends kind of come together to create a point on both ends, and then they meet up, and this can tuck underneath here. We've got the Dainty Flowers stamp set. I think that's what it's called. And then the double oval punch down here. The die cut, really beautiful label, comes from the Sentimental Park bundle. Really beautiful. And a new embossing folder in the background. That's part of the Basics 3D embossing folder collection. Such a sweet card. I love how each of the cards really represent each demonstrator who made it. So I thought that was just so much fun to see the different styles and different creations from each 8 Million Achiever. Next up is a card from Shelly Godby, and she used that Hello Irresistible designer paper and die cut the paper, the flowers from the paper, to create this. Also a double Z fold card with a smaller strip on the bottom. So much fun. Hooray, it's your day. Love these colors, the soft sea foam, and then we've got the loose frosted gems there. And yeah, I think, well, let me show you this. Some of the demonstrators included measurements for their card. So I'm just going to hold it here for a second in case you want to do a screen grab on this awesome card from Shelly. So beautiful. I love this designer paper. Also, an online exclusive that you can get in the online store. Okay, and next up, we've got a card from Jackie Bullheis. She used, oops, oh my gosh. her belly band just came right off in the envelope. Okay, let's get this on there right. Jackie Bullheis made this one, and so fun with the Hues of Happiness suite. Just looking to see if she named this one. Doesn't have a name. She just called it a fun fold. But it has kind of a fun, like, I don't know, kind of like fold it back and a fold back card. That's what I'm going to call it. Wishing you all the happiness you can imagine. Granny Apple Green for the card base, and then some Night of Navy. I just love the way that opens. So it kind of folds back and overlaps just a little bit there. And then we open this up and have an opportunity for more stamping and lots of writing. This is definitely one that I think I definitely want to give that a try. I'm trying to see if that is a little bit longer than... yeah, so it's the length of a paper, so 11 inches, and then I'll have to figure out the score lines, and maybe we'll see this in an upcoming video. So excited to have all this amazing inspiration. So thank you, Jackie, for this awesome card. I just love all these. I hope you're getting inspired by them as well. Oh, no, this one is missing. It's missing its tag. I had these on the table this morning with some people over, and we were looking at them, and I don't see the tag to give credit to who this was from. Oh my gosh. I feel so bad. I'm gonna run really fast and see if it's on the table, because I feel like it must just be right in there. And if I can just find the name really quick, I would love to give credit and not leave you hanging. So hold on. Okay, sad news, I could not find it. However, when I do find it, I will add it to the video description so that you can see who made this amazing card. This is the Diagonal Easel card, and maybe you guys recognize this card. Maybe you've seen somebody make and post this card. So if you recognize who designed and made this card, leave me a comment, but I will put it in the video description, because I hate not giving credit. So love this one using the By the Base suite. So we've got a bookbinding card, a bookbinding fold here on the side, and then the 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 square is scored diagonally. We've made a card like this before, and then you can stand it up and put it on the center, or the embellishment on the inside, which is on a Stampin' Dimensional. So pretty. I do have a tutorial for this, I think, with the Wildlife Wonder stamp set. I'll find it and I'll link up the tutorial, and I'll also give credit once I figure out who made this one. All right, our next card is from, this is from Debbie Moschick. Oh geez, I should have practiced these names. I'm so sorry, Debbie. No, I'm not going to try again. I'll mess it up. This is the Spanner panel card. Oh my gosh, I just love this. I made this one too, so I'll try to include the link in the video description. The card front, so this whole It's like a regular card, and then the card front is cut from the edge to the fold, and then the front pieces, or the side pieces rather, are bridged together with another piece, either a piece of cardstock or a piece of window sheet like this, and then that center panel is kind of loose. So this is the spanner panel card. So much fun, and I'll link this up in the video description so you can check that out. We got the Sending Smiles bundle for the sentiment, and then the designer paper. We've got some Country Gingham as well as some Regency Park designer paper. Love the combination there. Balmy Blue, Mango Melody. That was one of the colors that we had in our color challenge at the beginning of the video. All right, our next card is from Brandy Cox, and she used that cute little frog. This is the host set that's in the January through April mini catalog, and so she's got a little belly band. I just love that dragonfly with the frog. So cute. And then we have a little diagonal fold, so a pointed, the cardstock is scored and then cut to points, and I love how they kind of overlap, and the belly band holds that together. Isn't that fun? Oh my gosh, I haven't tried a card like this before, so I'm definitely going to have to give this one a try. We do have a long list, yes, of amazing cards. So inspired by all of these. Our next card is from Connie Stewart. This one's really fun, using the Hues of Happiness designer paper. And it's a Z-fold card, but check it out. When you open up the Z-fold card, then the inside has a card that opens up. Isn't that cool? So we've got the Hues of Happiness designer paper, and then the stamp set is actually the True Beauty bundle, which is part of a different suite from the annual catalog. Highland Heather is the purple here with a little bit of the Orchid Oasis ribbon. So beautiful. And the scallop contour dies. I thought that was just really fun. I've done the Z-fold lots of times, but having the extra fold that comes up like that, and now you have more room to write, because I think that's always the problem with the Z-fold, is that usually you only have like this space right here because this is all visible when the card is open. So by having it open up so that you can have more room on the inside, I just think that's so much more flexible. So what a great card. Loving that. This one's from Connie Stewart. And she's got, I'll give you the measurements there for Connie's card. Awesome, awesome. Okay, what's next? Ooh, this one is Rhonda Wade. She used that gnome stamp set, and on the inside we have, woo, a little designer paper explosion. Oh my gosh, I love doing this. It's so much fun. She's got an entire 6x6 designer paper piece here. You're gonna fold it in half again, and fold it diagonally, and then it collapses on itself and folds flat for that effect when you open it up. Isn't that really cool? Let's see, Sharon's question. Do you have to take your own paper to the swap or make it ahead of time? That is a good question. So for our fun fold swap, we did our cards at home and brought them with us completed. So we had the cards completed and we brought them with. Some of us completed our cards at home. I made my card. Well, I stamped all the pieces before I left, but I actually took it with me and finished assembling it while I was in the hotel. Late one night before I went to sleep, I put my cards together. Like I said, I had all the pieces stamped and die cut, and I brought the ribbon pieces. I just had to glue everything down and put it all together and assemble it. And of course, it took longer than I expected it to. But everybody else, I think, made their cards at home and brought them. That was the intention. Our next card is from Jo Golden, and she also used that By the Bay designer paper. We've got some Friends Are Like Seashells. I love that, combining that stamp set with the new one, and then some of that designer paper. The seashells embossing folder, really beautiful. The colors here, we've got Pool Party along with Crumb Cake and Basic White, and then some Night of Navy and Daffodil Delight. So saffron here, and Melon Mambo for the stamping. Isn't that fun? Love You to the Beach and Back. So she combined both of those stamp sets. The Friends Are Like Seashells, and what is the name of the other one? Seaside Bay? No, that's a different one. I'm all of a sudden drawing a blank on the name of that bundle. You guys probably know it. Seaside Bay. I think, yeah, I was right. Seaside Bay. That's on page 23 of the purple catalog, January through April 2023. Really, really beautiful. Love that card from Joe. Okay, next up. Ooh, this is a fun one. This is Tammy White made this card. And she used a Wash with Beauty designer paper and bundle. So we've got that lattice. Almost looks like an embossing folder, but it's the lattice die cut. And I've done a card like this before that kind of pops out, but oh my gosh, she didn't stop there. So it opens like this, and then this part opens up too for a little quarter pop up. Oh my gosh. I love that. I've done this before with the butterfly, so I'll link that up in the video description so you can check it out. And I've never made one that has both folds, so I'll have 2 different video links so you can check out how to make both of these cards and then combine it all together. Oh my gosh, so much fun from Tammy White. I just love that. Okay, our next card, we've got 2 more. Our next card is from, who is this one? Cindy Fodor. She made this card. This is a center step card, a vertical center step card. And I actually have a easy version of this, which doesn't have all the complicated scoring and cutting, but I might have the complicated version too. I'll check. Oh my gosh, is this just not amazing? We have the Regency Park designer paper. I wasn't considering this lantern set until somebody shared a sample in the, Julie's Stamping Spot Share and Connect group on Facebook. And oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. I can't remember who shared that card, but I'm like giving this bundle another look again. And now after this card from Cindy, wow. Let me look up this bundle. Let's check it out together, and then maybe we'll all go visit the online store when we're done. Lighting the Way bundle. It's on page 18. So let's take a quick look. This is from that same purple mini catalog, the January through April 2023, page 18. Here it is. It kind of reminds me of a paper pumpkin that we had a little bit ago, and it had a lantern, but it also had like a camper and some other stuff. And I don't know, I just didn't think much of this stamp set or this bundle in the catalog, but seeing some really gorgeous samples, including this card from Cindy, is definitely making me rethink this beautiful set. Oh my gosh, love that center step card. And she's actually got, let me see here, she's got a diagram here. So I'm going to pause. Let me bring her card in here. And I'll do like a little pause so you can see. This is Cindy Fodor. Side step swap card. Oh, double side step. I just always call it the center step card. But so you've got the measurements and then the score lines. Hopefully you can see that okay. Oh my gosh, so awesome. The measurements, like I said, were optional. Some people, I said, I was the one who organized the swap, and I said, optional, but much appreciated, because I knew people were really busy and maybe wouldn't have time. And so that's okay. We're smart. We can figure these things out. I loved that she included the diagram. It's such a beautiful card. Cindy, oh my gosh, seriously, I think one of my favorites of the whole swap. So gorgeous. And another one, this is the last swap. This one is from Lori Krause, and this one inspired me. In fact, I made it with some stampers this morning in Stamp Club. I loved this. This is kind of another sidestep card, and this is like the easy version of that. So it has a piece, instead of the fancy cutting and scoring, it's got a piece that comes over and just kind of glues onto the front and the back. Oh, happy day. And then in the version we made today, I added stamped flowers. And so I was demonstrating that, and I put it in Lori's card. I just thought it was kind of a fun touch. So this is the Playing in the Rain bundle from the mini catalog, and a good one to go with our great big card swap theme this month in March, it's black and white with a pop of color. And on Tuesday, we'll have our second card showcase. But in April, our theme is weather, like rain, sunshine, rainbows. So Jenny Polly's card with the rainbow would be a good one as well. So definitely check that out and send in your weather cards for the Great Big Card Swap in April. Speaking of the Great Big Card Swap, that was it for my Million Achiever swaps. So amazing. But I have some more cards to share with you. And some of them are doubles from the Great Big Card Swap. So these are cards that I've received in the last few weeks, and I didn't get a chance to share with you last week. And so I just wanted to take a moment to share some of these amazing cards and show you all the Happy Meal that I've received. So this first card is from Lori Hulbert. Oh my gosh, I just love this. Wonderful World, I think, is the name of this designer paper and stamp set bundle. This was one of the celebration gift items recently. I think that was last year in July and August, if I remember right. So beautiful with the Orchid Oasis designer paper. A little note with the biggest thanks. Lori, thank you for the Happy Meal. I was so excited to see your beautiful card. I'm glad you enjoyed your package. Next up, a card from Janet Galenis, sending luck and love for St. Patrick's Day. I love this idea of having a little triangle of designer paper, which is folded over to the inside. I thought that was really clever, a fun way to add a pop of color and pattern to the card. So thank you so much, Janet, for your amazing card. I feel like I have another St. Patrick's Day card floating around somewhere. I will tell you, my desk is a hot mess. I didn't get it really cleaned up before I left. So I'll find it, I'm sure, and share it next time. But these are the cards I had pulled together in a pile. This one's from Barb Johnson. This is one of our kits with the rain boots and the bunny. I think it's a current kits collection. We also had one like this for Paper Pumpkin. So much fun. I love the little note card size that we have sometimes with our kits collection. Such a fun little card. So Barb, thank you so much for your card and for your note. Next up, a card from Nadine Kuna, who sent this one. Love the embossed background and then the blending on the scene for the sky and the grass, and then some die cuts. This is that New Horizon or On the Horizon bundle that was in the catalog last spring. One of my favorite ever. So excited about that one, and I was sad when it retired because it was such a good like builder set. So if you've got that one, hang on to it. Such a good one. I love it. Next up, a card from Andrea Wellman, and she did this one with the Blooms of Happiness. It was a celebration stamp set, 2-step with the flower, and the designer paper is the lovely linen designer paper. This is from the annual catalog, which will be retiring soon because all of the paper usually retires from the catalog when it's over. So if you love this paper, make sure that you get your favorites. I did see several of the designer papers are on low inventory, and so I think there's going to be quite a few that will sell out right away. So make sure that you get your favorites, and that last chance list again is going to be posted next week on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Mountain Time. So watch for that. Next card is from Sherry Fritz. I love these colors. Talk about a blast from the past. We've got that Blackberry Bliss with Hello Honey. Do you guys remember that one? Oh my gosh, Tangelo Twist in the background, and I think that was Lost Lagoon in there. This designer paper, blast from the past with that Hello stamp set. I'm loving this layout, Sherry. Thank you so much for sending this fun card and inspiring me. I do think I'm going to have to recreate this. I love it so much. Oh, this is such a fun card. I love that pop of color. This one's from Terry Biggs, and I think it might be a duplicate of a Great Big Card Swap. It certainly fits the it certainly fits the colors. Shar was helping me to get ready for next week's showcase, and so I think Terry's card might be in next week's showcase with the Great Big Card Swap. I love that. This one's so fun. I think this is Chris Anderson. Yes, I love these colors. Chris, thank you so much. You are just the sweetest, and your gift was too much, as always. These colors are some of my favorite. Coastal Cabana, Fresh Freesia, Petal Pink, some Granny Apple Green in there, and I love the way that she used Stampin' Up to color the words on the rainbow with the sunshine in the background. I just can't tell you what a gift it is to call you my friend. And Chris, I feel the same way. You are so amazing, and you are just so good to me. So glad that we are friends. All right, our last set of cards that are part of our mailbag are duplicates that are from the Great Big Card Swap. Oh, actually, that is not a duplicate. That was an extra. I think the other ones are duplicates. Oh, this one's also not a duplicate, but also black and white. Okay, well, I'll start with those two, and then we'll do our Great Big Card Swap doubles. So this one is from Susie Eater and her granddaughters. Oh my gosh, I just love this. They sent me a fun package, and so I sent them a fun package back with some scraps for the girls, and they all worked together to make this card. I gotta read Susie's note. She said that she cut the paper and Emma glued the papers. Maddie die cut the label and stamped on it and put the ribbon on, and Molly placed the glossy dots. And I just love it so much. What a great little fold. And I love that they worked together to create this card. So thank you so much, Susie and Emma and Maddie and Molly. You guys made my day, and I was so, so happy to get your card. So thank you. I did a horrible job of tying that bow. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Eater girls. And then this card from Cindy Bovitt. Oh my gosh, I just love that. It has a little window that peeks through to the inside of the card. Isn't that fun? It kind of looks like it's part of the tree. See this hug? It's for you. Oh, I would love to get a card like this in the mail, and I did. Thank you so much, Cindy. Who would you send this card to in the mail? Who do you know that needs a little handmade card, a little handmade hug? So fun. So let me leave a comment. Let me know who would you send this card to. All right. Lastly, we've got our Great Big Card Swap doubles. Thank you so, so much. It always makes my day to get a duplicate card that I can keep. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to go through these a little more quickly because I did share them already during the Great Big Card Swap Showcase on March 14th. So if you haven't seen that video, check it out. I think there's 70 black and white cards with a pop of color. So many amazing, inspiring samples. I'll put the link in the video description so you can check it out. So double cards, and this one was actually left over from the circle theme in February. This one's from Kimberly Barbish, and she said, I think she said this one was inspired by Connie Stewart, if I remember right, with the layered circles. I love that effect. So pretty. That's that host paper from the mini catalog. So beautiful. Here's one with the True Love designer paper. This is from Joe Williams with a pop of color here. It looks like, is that Gorgeous Grape? Why does it look darker to me than Gorgeous Grape? I think that's right. Or an older color. So beautiful, though. I love black and white with a pop of color. I said I was going to go fast, and I'm not going fast. Next, I have a card from Kay Johnson. I love this sunburst technique with the all-together designer paper. The 6x6 paper was in the clearance rack. I'm not sure if it still is, but check it out just in case. And then I love that decorative circle punch. Such a great card from Kay. Thank you so much for the extra. Here's an extra one from Linda Vanderspool using the Parakeet Party hearts. I think that is just such a fun card. It's almost like making me see double with the design. I think that's a sign of tired eyes. Thank you, Linda. A double card from Sherry Pyre with a little pocket card. We've got the detailed poppy dies. So pretty. And I love the basic border dies here. Sending birthday wishes. That red poppy just pops against the black paper. Gingham Cottage designer paper from the July through December mini catalog. This double is from Christine Almond. Oh my gosh, so beautiful with the True Beauty bundle. She cut that detail die in half. On the background, some shimmer paper on the details. I just love, love, love that. The world needs more people like you. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Christine, thank you so much for sending an extra. Next up, a card from Roz Munsey, who used that perfectly penciled designer paper. Poppin' with the Parakeet Party designer paper. I love the stitched rectangles and the stitch tape here just for you. Two-tone floral for the stamped flowers. More perfectly penciled. This one is from Ginny Huntington. Little pop of purple. I love that soft coloring here on the flowers and the ombre ribbon. A sweet hello indeed. Thank you so much, Ginny, for sending an extra. Tony Shaw sent this one. There were two different color variations. And the black and white dots that you see were actually transferred over from the cardstock from the double card. So I don't know, it's kind of a cool effect though. I kind of like it. I made a card like this with my stampers this morning using a 6 by 5.5 sheet of cardstock or designer paper, scored in, not in half, but scored at 4 1/4, and then the little banner on the front. Such a great card, Tony, and thank you so much for sending an extra for me. I love that. Dragonfly punch with the parakeet party. Our last double card, this one is from Anne Cosgrove, who had 2 different designs cut out from the designer paper from the rustic harvest, layered onto some buffalo check designer paper. Thought that was so much fun. I had a hard time choosing between the sunflowers and the pumpkins, but I love the orange pumpkin, so that's the one I went with. Thank you to everybody who sent doubles. Thank you to everybody who sent me Happy Mail. And thank you to all of you for tuning in to see my Million Sales Achiever Fun Fold Swaps. I hope that you are inspired as I am to try some of these amazing folds. Check out the links in the video description. I'll add some tutorials, and if there's one I don't have a tutorial for, then I will very likely show you how to make it in an upcoming video. This Sunday, we've got a new video, Sunday Stamping with Susan and Julie at noon Central Time. So be sure to tune in for that. And then next Tuesday, March 28th, is going to be the second part of the black and white card swap. So be sure to tune in because I have a ton of cards to share with you. And then on Wednesday, March 29th, we're going to do the last chance list. Watch for that to come out in the afternoon. If you're on my email list, there'll be an email going out with all the details, all the discounts, all the pictures, and lists for that. So that's going to be a fun day for demonstrators as well, because we get to see the new catalog that day. 1:00 p.m. Mountain Time is the magic time for all of that. And then next Thursday will be our last Thursday night live in March. So be sure to tune in. I will be unveiling the bonus project kit. So there's just another week or so to get that. If you order $40 or more in my online store, you'll qualify for that bonus project kit in March. And you can shop in my online store at juliedavison.com/shop. Use the host code in the video description so that you can get your free project kit automatically sent at the end of the month. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed all the cards I shared in tonight's video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on future card making videos. Have a great night and see you next time. Bye.